My name is Brian Sloan and I work for the Centre for Community Archaeology based in Queen's University in Belfast. So we're here at the Ulster American Folk Park in Omagh, and we're investigating the Mellon family, the Mellon farmstead. And it was a series of farmsteads that were here in the early 19th century, and we know that from the Ordnance Survey maps of the 1834 onwards. The building we are excavating behind us originally belonged to a fellow called Mark Mellon, who was the uncle of Thomas Mellon, who is famous down in the centre, down below. And it's just wonderful, because when we came here, we didn't realise that the house would be so well preserved. When we came here and we were looking at where we were going to excavate, this was just a lovely green field behind us, and there was no indication really that the house was actually there. Quickly became apparent when we started lifting off the sod and started digging through the topsoil that everything is perfectly well preserved. We have the walls, we have the floor surfaces, we've got the lovely cobbled yard outside the house. Artefacts from the house have been kind of few and far between, and again that's telling us something about the family who would have lived here. Maybe they just were quite impoverished and they didn't have an awful lot to actually drop and leave behind them. We have found a lovely Victorian penny that was recovered right on top of the cobbled surface, which is wonderful. You know, you can almost picture yourself standing there in the Victorian times and your man loses his coin. But as well, we found a lovely cast iron skillet that would have been used by the family to cook. So it's just wonderful.
So we were scraping back and we could see a reddish colour, and you're not too sure if it's wood or stone or whatever, but Rory was able to come over and say that they had already found part of a skillet, and this was an extra piece of it, so it had broken up and it had been found then in two separate places.
So far we're doing really well. We've got the founds of a house, and so interesting because we have the Mellon house in front, and then we have another property down here.
I've enjoyed it a lot. I believe I found a new wall. I don't know, I found chunks of mortar, so I assume I found a new wall.
It's a once in a life opportunity to dig and find out what is around us.
It's been lots of fun, and I think the fact that it's been dry has been the main reason for that. But also it's the fact that you can see already the layout of the house, or the building that was here in the 1800s. So it's very interesting.
So I enjoyed it a lot.